Welcome to
Just History with your host Logan.
And Woo.
Woo, what's our topic today?
Well, by the sound of the national anthem, it is about China.
Yeah, okay.
Well, as you know, President Xi Jinping has just recently ended his first term and is selected to start his second term.
Well, at least they're actually honest about it. Long live the Republic. And that brings us to today's topic, Xi Jinping, the turtle.
And the tiger.
So, Xi Jinping.
Well, Logan, before we talk about the man, I think we should talk about the country first.
And the country in question is the People's Republic of China, otherwise known in short as the PRC, or by some, China. Founded in 1949, this country is around 67, 68 years old, although many see it as the proud bearer of a millennia-strong tradition. China is it's a economic superpower, the world's second largest economy, although if you take out U.S. banking, it's probably the first. It is an agricultural powerhouse. They still have to import food, but with 1.3 billion people, you probably have to buy food from somewhere at some point. It is a military superpower and also a nuclear superpower. I think that about rounds it off.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of questions bouncing around the media. Well, specifically one question on this most recent reselection of President Xi Jinping of whether he is a new Mao or a new Deng Xiaoping. Which do you think, Wu?
Well, Logan, I think the important question is, what has President Xi done in his first term? How has he impacted China's position in the world? How has he impacted China's economy? And the most important thing is, how has he impacted the livelihood of the people?
Oh, well, very Confucian of you. All right, I guess we'll deal with actual statistics and things that matter instead of what famous celebrity he's most like. And it's on this idea of Xi Jinping that I come across this theory of the turtle and the tiger. What does a turtle do? A turtle lives in its shell. It is safe. It is contained. It eats. It grows. It lives, and it lives for a very long time. But on the other hand, what does a tiger do?
Very good question, Logan. A tiger is the king of the jungle. It's a 10-foot long killer. And the most important thing is it protects its territory well.
Exactly. It is the king of the jungle. It patrols a vast expanse. But even though these sound, completely opposite, turtle and tiger, my theory on this is that Xi Jinping is both and is pursuing both strategies, both policies, and that they're actually far more complementary than we think, and that as long as he maintains this dual track policy, China will continue to grow in a positive trajectory. Now let's just look at some of these things. Let's start with the turtle policies. What has Xi Jinping done that makes China the turtle? Xi Jinping is trying to address pollution. Of course, all industrial countries had to go through the nice phase where they destroy nature. We're still in it right now. But China's been trying to finally address this. Their rivers are dead. Their animals are dead. That's been a trend in China for a long time. But they've been doing the I think it's called the Three Shelter Program. Basically, it's a giant series of forcing plan. They've had a couple bad mishaps with it, but they're trying. They've been doing river cleaning. They've been slowly trying to phase out the worst forms of polluting the rivers. The denim blue river from that jean factory. God. But the point is, all this pollution, he's trying to stop it because, to paraphrase Confucius here, when the people are coughing to death, the land is unhappy.
And also, Logan, adding on to your turtle, as I know from recent media that China has been purchasing defensive missiles and weapons from Russia. Is that true?
Yes, China has been buying plenty of weapons from Russia. They've been buying the S-400. That's one of Russia's. Maybe it's the S-500. It's the S-500 or the S-400. Either way, they are buying some of the latest Russian anti-air, anti-missile weapons. These are fantastic. They also have been buying the Kant ship-killing missile. This is a hypersonic missile. The whole point of it is primarily designed to kill a U.S. aircraft carrier.
And the most important thing is it doesn't just penetrate; it goes through.
Yes, it utterly just the whole thing is this: unless we have some secret alien technology we haven't told anyone about, this will utterly annihilate a U.S. aircraft carrier. So for the fraction of the cost, you can destroy a several $100 billion floating aircraft base with thousands of people on it. And now, mind you, not only is China buying highly advanced Russian military equipment, they've been developing their own. I mean, yeah, they used to copy a lot of stuff from Russia, but now they're doing their own innovative industrial tech. China is able to defend itself now. And on top of just this, I mean, defense like via weapons that can keep U.S. Navy ships away from them for hundreds of miles, we can't defend Taiwan anymore. We can't go near Japan anymore without them blowing up a boat. But beyond that, they also have been developing what should best be called cyber espionage. China now is most likely capable of hacking our satellites. Now, the U.S. military is what you might call very high tech, meaning we're grossly dependent on satellites. Our soldiers need GPS, our boats need GPS. I mean, if the Navy's to be believed, we've had 5 ship crashes this year because the sailors don't know how to sail. So the point is, if China is able to shut down our technology, I mean, you're adrift with no wind. We're up a creek without a paddle. I mean, literally, but the high tech version. And anyhow, China is able to shut down all of this. There's even some people saying that by shutting down our satellites, they can shut down our own nuclear defenses. Meaning, if we decided to go to war with China over Korea or Japan or Taiwan, not only would our boats be floating adrift in the sea with no guidance, not only would we not be able to send soldiers across the ocean, our own nuclear missiles won't be able to launch, meaning our greatest deterrent, our greatest threat against the world and our greatest, basically, competitor is no longer existent. On the plus side, it means we don't have to die, in the Pacific. High five. Woo! But anyhow, this is the defensive tech. This is the turtle perfected. A turtle that can stop other people's nukes, can stop other people's boats, can stop the U.S. military from interfering with China in its region. China is going to establish itself as the hegemon, but in its area. Like a good turtle. Of course, besides military stuff, we get the population. China's got 1.3, 1.2 billion people. What do you do when you have that many people? China's going to have to deal with Xi Jinping has to make sure China's economy stays strong, that these people are employed. On top of that, they've been trying to decrease the population. Now, what's going to hit China soon is about 50, 60 million men who have no wives.
Which is very dangerous.
Yeah, no. The greatest threat to any society is a bunch of young guys who aren't married and have no job. These are the most likely guys to join any radical extremist movement. These men need either to engage in polyandry or get a prostitute, because if China doesn't address these 50 to 60 million men, they're going to kill someone, and it's not going to be pretty. I'm being completely serious about that. Anyhow, these are things that Xi Jinping is trying to address, trying to deal with. So we have pollution, population, defense. This is the turtle looking inward, trying to keep itself alive. They have to beat the possible housing bubbles. They have to beat the population crises that are approaching. And Xi Jinping is trying to ride these waves, and it looks like so far he's been doing a good job.
I agree with that, Logan. Looks like we have run out of time today.
Well then, thank you for watching, and please join us for part 2, Xi Jinping, the Tiger.